Okay, so I want to come to you today and bring this craft project. I used my Cricut Maker. This is a 4-layered name sign, and it's made out of glitter, and there's a little trim of regular pink cardstock. So we're going to make this today. So let's get started. In today's project, I want you to keep in mind that we have 3 glitter cardstocks and then 1 just regular matte cardstock. I purchased these from Hobby Lobby. They are usually 12 by 12, but I've been making projects out of them, so I cut them. I cut them down, but today's project, you'll need it to be at least 3 by 7 or 8. That's about how big you'll want to have your piece, okay? So to get started, we want to have our Cricut design space open. If you're an Access member, you'll have access to most of the fonts that we're going to use. Today's project, the name was Nicole, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. So let's go ahead and type her name in there. And I'm going to bring it right over. And the font that I used for her name is this it's called number 5. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Number 5, I think, is the one that she chose. So we'll go with that today as we mimic this project. So let's go with the name Nicole. We are going to weld that. So right down here, the combine button, weld, and done. What that does is it cuts out the name as one whole piece rather than each individual letter, and that'll make it so much easier for us, and it'll look so much cleaner as we go along in the project. Now we are going to, you can either just stretch your size out, or you can go down here to the edit and then in the width choose 5. We are going to start with 5 inches wide. Okay, so that is our first layer. That is going to be this glitter layer on the top. The next layer that we are going to cut is going to be that matte pink cardstock, and you'll see it's cut pretty close. So we're going to go right down here into the edit button. There's the offset. We're going to select offset, and we are going to choose, if you just click on that little button, you're able to choose the size that you want. We are going to choose right down here, you can see 0.6. So 0.06 is the size that we want to choose first. So you'll see it's cut pretty tight. That'll be our second layer, that pink cardstock layer. Now our third layer is going to be this white layer on the outside, and you can see it's pretty there are no open holes in the middle. It's pretty flat and pretty wide. So you want to select the whole thing again, go down to the edit and offset, and then we are now going to type in, and you'll see it there, 0.095. I'll make sure to put this in the transcript so you'll see that. So you see right here, there is an area that is going to be a hole. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want any holes, I don't want that hole right there to be cut in that white right there. So what I'm going to do is on my actions tool, I'm going to choose contour, and I'm going to take that shape out and then press done. And now it's one solid piece. Our final piece is the silver backing. Okay, so let's select it all again, go to edit, offset, and now your silver backing is going to be, let's go down, it's going to be 1.3. There you go. Okay, and I'll make sure to put that in the notes below. Press done so that it chooses it, and here's where we are. We are going to move these layers apart. That these 3 glitter layers are going to be cut using you're going to select one material type for that knife cut, and then the cardstock is going to be cut at a different we're going to choose a different material setting for that one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that second layer. Okay, let me remove the first layer. I'm going to take this second layer and I'm going to change the color on it. So edit, and I'm just going to make it pink, apply. So that second layer, that pink layer, is going to be cut separately. It'll be placed on a separate mat. So I'm going to move it over, and then I'm going to select all of these and make sure that they are all the same color. So I'm just going to choose one of the grays and apply. Okay, so now those are all going to be on one mat. So I should have 2 mats total when I go to make this. Okay, so that name Nicole is going to be this first piece here, the first 3 inches, and you'll see it goes almost to the 6. So if I had cut this at 7, and if I cut all of them at 7, it should be good. So 1 by 6 or 7 there. And then my second mat, and my back layer is going to be the whitest one, and then my second layer, and then my first layer. Okay, so move this one all the way down. My back layer will start right under the 3. Okay, there's the 3, because remember that pink layer is at top. Here's my second layer, is going to start right about the 6, somewhere around the 6 below it. And then here's my bottom layer. Okay, right about the 9. All right, so there we go. I'm going to press next. I've got all of my pieces sitting on my, I want to bring this down. I don't like it right at the edge. Okay, so I've got all my pieces. I'm going to press next. I'm going to select my accessory. Okay, so for this mat, the mat that is going to be with your glitter, I always choose the glitter cardstock. And then the mat that will be for the name, I always just choose the medium cardstock, 80 pound. So medium cardstock and glitter cardstock. I don't change the default pressure. I just go with what it has, and it works just fine. I didn't have any tears in mine. Just make sure that your mat is sticky enough to hold these. So get your paper set up, and then you'll press cut. These next slides were previously recorded, so once your name layers have been all cut out, you want to carefully remove them from your mat, just peeling them slowly. And then I used a double-sided tape runner, and it's a really strong stick, so I applied it to the back of the layers. I did them 2 at a time, and then I attached the pink to the silver white layer, and that pretty much did the trick. So I hope that you all try this, and let me know in the comments how yours turns out. Thanks so much.